Welcome to a massive World Cup Group A showdown at BMO Field. We have run this match through our simulation engine over 10,000 times to give you the most accurate tactical breakdown. Canada enters this clash as the slight favorite, but do not sleep on the Bosnians. The atmosphere is absolutely electric as these two sides prepare to kick off their tournament campaign today. Jesse Marsch's tactical blueprint is clear. He is implementing his signature maple pressing style designed to choke the opposition in midfield. Even without key defensive personnel, the high-intensity, aggressive pressing game plan remains the core philosophy. Expect Canada to swarm the Bosnians early, looking to disrupt their rhythm before they can settle into their disciplined, low-block defensive structure. It's bold, brave football. Today's duel is absolutely mouth-watering. We are looking at Jonathan David, Canada's lethal talisman, going head-to-head against Armadin Demirovic. David's form in Serie A has been remarkable, while Demirovic provides the physical presence Bosnia desperately needs to hold up play. Both strikers are under immense pressure to deliver, as this clash could easily come down to a single moment of individual brilliance. You have to admire Sergei Barbarez's commitment to the classic 4-4-2 formation. While many modern coaches pivot, he trusts his two banks of four to maintain structural integrity. This direct, vertical style relies on quick transitions, hoping to catch the Canadian fullbacks pushing too high. It is a classic tactical battle. Marsch's relentless energy against Barbarez's disciplined, physical, and highly organized defensive. It is impossible to ignore the injury list affecting both sides. Canada is clearly missing the pace and versatility of Alphonso Davies, a massive blow for their transition play. Meanwhile, Bosnia is dealing with the absence of their key midfielder, Amir Hadjiahmetovic. These absences will undoubtedly limit both squads, making the bench depth absolutely critical if they hope to secure the points. The BMO Field crowd is deafening, providing a massive home advantage for Canada in this World Cup opener. The referee will have his hands full as Marsch's high-pressing system often borders on the aggressive, while Bosnia will try to slow the game down physically. Expect a tight encounter where discipline is just as important as the skill on display in these conditions. After 10,000 simulated runs, the data leans toward a Canadian victory, but it is hardly a formality. The model suggests Canada wins in about 55% of scenarios, with the key turning point often being the midfield battle. Keep a close watch on Ismail Kone. Our stats highlight him as a potential match winner if Bosnia fails to control the space in central areas. And we are underway at BMO Field. Both teams are immediately pressing high, trying to establish dominance early. Canada is pushing forward, looking to test that Bosnian defensive block with vertical balls. The energy in the stadium is palpable as players contest every single loose ball. It is going to be a long, physical afternoon for both midfields in this heat. Go for Canada! It is exactly what Marsch wanted. Jonathan David capitalizes on a massive turnover in midfield. He is clinical, composed, and slots it home from inside the box. The high-pressing strategy has paid off perfectly at the 15-minute mark. What a disastrous start for the Bosnian defense, caught sleeping on the ball, allowing David to punish them immediately. Since the opener, the game has really opened up. Bosnia is trying to respond, pushing their wingers higher to stretch the Canadian backline. You can see the frustration in the Bosnian midfield as they struggle to find Demirovic. Canada, however, looks confident in possession, recycling the ball through Kone and maintaining that aggressive shape. It is a fascinating game of cat and mouse. Equalizer for Bosnia and Herzegovina! Right on cue, it is Armadin Demirovic with a towering header. A beautiful pinpoint cross from Amar Dedic found the striker unmarked, and he made no mistake. That is exactly the direct vertical threat we expected from this team. The stadium goes silent as Bosnia gets back on level terms just before halftime. What a fantastic response! We reach the break with the score locked at 1-1. It has been a high-octane affair, fitting for a World Cup clash. Canada dominated the early pressing, but Bosnia's resilience and physical directness have created problems. Both managers will be frustrated by the defensive lapses, but they have to be happy with the attacking intent. It's anyone's game from this point onward. We're into the second half, and tensions are rising. Tarek Moharemovic has just picked up a yellow card for a cynical tactical foul. He had to stop that Canadian counterattack, but it puts him in a precarious position for the remainder of the match. Canada is looking dangerous, pushing forward with intent, while the Bosnian defense is being stretched quite thin.
The midfield battle is intensifying as we approach the final 20 minutes. Ismail Kone has been absolutely immense for Canada, dictating the tempo and covering incredible ground. Bosnia is struggling to track his runs, and the space between their lines is starting to appear. If they don't tighten that gap soon, they are inviting real trouble from these relentless Canadian attacks. Incredible! Ismail Kone strikes from distance and finds the net! What a sensational goal! That sustained pressure from the Canadian midfield has finally broken the Bosnian resolve. The BMO field is absolutely erupting. That strike was pure class, giving the goalkeeper absolutely no chance at all. Canada has regained the lead, and they look determined to see this out now. Bosnia is throwing everything forward now, chasing this equalizer. They are forcing the ball into the box, but the Canadian defensive block is holding firm. It is desperate times for Barbarez's men. Canada is looking to catch them on the break, using the fresh legs off their bench to kill the game. The final whistle cannot come soon enough for Canada. The match concludes with a hard-fought 2-1 victory for Canada. It was an intense display of tactical pressing and individual skill that defined this Group A encounter. Thank you for joining us for this World Cup simulation. We hope you enjoyed the analysis and the play-by-play action today. Please remember to subscribe for more football simulations and match breakdowns.